Good afternoon, it's Darren here from Grubbing a Tub. So, as you can see, it's quite dull. Sun does keep trying to break through now and again between the trees there, but it's not a particularly nice day. Getting the odd rain shower. Temperatures are not too bad, but it's nowhere near as nice as what it was earlier on last week. So, never mind. Could be worse. So before I start, I'd just like to say that I hope everybody's safe and well and not succumb to this disgustingly horrible virus that's going around, and we're all sticking to the rules and regulations as per what's been set out for us all. That way nobody else is going to end up being ill to the extent that it affects our families and friends. So enough of that. I'm up in the greenhouse. I've been setting out all my pots for my tomatoes, chilies and also gherkins, all the way around, all strung, all ready to go. And then we come to the top shelf. As you can see, temperature's now about 15 inside, but I have had the door open for quite a while today. And we've got some leeks, what's left of the swede. We've got cauliflower and sprouts growing away nicely, and some Barlotta silver skin onions for the wife. On the bottom shelf I've got, at the back I've got some marigolds, jalapeno and gherkin, which are doing really well. Never grown them before, so I was quite pleased with that. And here we have Sweet Million and Gardener's Delight tomatoes. Sweet Million started very slow, but they've really taken off now, doing really well. But the Gardener's Delight I'm not happy with at all. So 20 seeds and got two germinations. So I've had to put some more in, see if I can get a few more. Hopefully I do, because I can't go out and buy any. If not, I'll have to make do with what there is and we'll take it from there. Also, I've got some dwarf kale and some sunflowers. There's about 23 out of 25 germinated. Never grown them before either. But yeah, quite pleased with them. And then on these two front trays we have about 8 different types of salad leaves. They'll be going in the ground in the greenhouse, and I think I've got most of everything else done. So everything's looking good. I'm quite happy, considering I'm a novice. I don't think it's going too badly. So we'll now take a walk outside. Excuse the wind, I apologise if it's a little bit windy. Compost heaps are still there, but ready for as one has really dropped. We've dropped down so much. It was up here, and now it's really down. Probably dropped a good third of a pallet in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So over here we have some brassicas along with some radish. I think that one there, it's either purple sprouting broccoli maybe, or some sort of purple cauliflower. I'm not too sure, because I didn't get any information with them when they came. But they're coming on. Some better than others, but they'll get there, I'm sure. Under this Enviromesh, I've got some swede, which I put in 2 days ago, I believe. Yeah, two rows. There will eventually be some cauliflower and sprouts in there. Not too many, just a few. 3 or 4 each or whatever. On this bed, I've got some greyhound cabbage, a few beetroot spotted about here and there, and a bit of spinach, all interspersed, multi-planted, multi-sown. I'll try out once. And then down the end here on this first bed, we've got a couple of brassicas that were left over from the ones in the top bed. So 3 chard, and the rest are spring cabbage. So we'll see how we go on. Quite looking forward to trying those. This bed here has a few beetroot in, but also been interplanted with some onions. This one is totally empty at the moment. That's going to be for carrots, half a bed of carrots and half a bed of parsnip. So I'm getting there. The 3 different kale plants, varying in, I think there's 1 Dow Benton, is there? No, sorry, 2 Dow Benton and 1 Taunton Dean. I'm going to be picking some of the lower leaves off those today to go with the salad that I'm having, with some nice Chinese pork and chips at tea time. I finally managed to get my bee house up, the insect house, but I've just made this one out of a dirty grate log, drilled through the top, pushed some tie wraps through it and hung it on the fence, and it's hanging there nicely. Took a bit of doing to get it to find something strong enough to hang, but I think it's okay. If not, I'll push some steel wire through and use that. But quite pleased with that. 3 or 4 varying sizes of holes, going quite deep. Might get a few insects in there, see what happens. I've got a 3 or 4 to do, so it's just getting the time at the moment. Yes, I know we're all stuck in the house, but there's a lot going on here at the moment. So back down the stairs, and I don't know if you can see that very well. The sunroom is coming on very, very slowly. We are allowed to carry on, as it's only 2 people and they're keeping a good distance from each other. One's doing the building and the other one's doing the mixing and the cutting. So they're very much separated, and they really know what they're on with, so that's good. So as we go down the steps, we'll look at all sorts of different garlic in here, and all sorts of garlic underneath this Enviromesh, and also some radish. Looks beautiful, that. I can't wait till it's ready. Looking really nice. Mind you, so the garlic, to be honest. And then at this end we have, what we got under here, spring onions, and about 2, 4, 6, about 8 to 10 garlic, the elephant garlic at that end. On a single lettuce. That'll come out today, I think, to use that for tea as part of the pick that I'm going to do out of the greenhouse, with some kale thrown in. Should be quite nice. Further downstairs, and as you can see, the garden's flourishing very well. It's first year garden. Everything's been redone. All new plants. I managed to get hold of 3 Timperley early rhubarb. One of the questions that I was going to be asking is, can I put them in a big plastic tub? Will they be okay, or do they need to go into the ground? Yeah, they're nice plants. Also managed to get hold of some rosemary. The bay's doing okay. I've got some thyme, red vein sorrel, and some lemon balm. There are another 5 or 6 plants coming, I hope. If they're allowed to send them out to us at some stage. But a bit of old steel there. Going to be planting a load of sweet pea up the trellis in there. I bought a pack of 8 different varieties of varying sizes, so that obviously the smaller ones at the front growing up to about 2 foot, and the large ones I believe grow up to about 6 foot. So they're going up there, and also there'll be some going up this trellis in. The Japanese azalea has finally put on some leaf. That's doing, not Japanese azalea, is it? I can't remember now. What is it? Japanese peony. That's really put on some leaf. That's doing really beautiful, really vivid yellow flowers on it. And got a few flowers coming on my camellia. So that's quite nice. And we transplanted Acer, now in leaf. The azalea's just starting to bud. And I think that at the bottom, which I thought were like shoots off of the azalea, they're not. Apparently they're from a variety of peony, which I haven't got a clue where it came from, because it's a brand new garden, so it must have been a cutting or something that's managed to get planted in when I've put the soil and the compost in. As you can see here, we are up and down all over the place. But it's a slow process. It will get there. It'll look like a totally different place in maybe a month's time, weather permitting. I'll look this way. It looks a lot better. Cut that side out. Right, I'm going to go, but before I do, I'd just like to say thank you very much to the people that have subscribed to my channel. I'm absolutely delighted and gobsmacked that I got one person to subscribe, especially with my lack of knowledge on videos and editing, because none of my videos, as you know, are edited. So I will learn as soon as I have time. Until then, I hope you all have a good rest of the weekend and stay safe. look after your family, look after your friends. Thank you very much. Bye.